everybody, it's Christina Marie Weber, and I run a company called Christian Biz Owners on Fire, and we help faith-based business owners that want a more fulfilling and prosperous business or ministry while keeping God, their purpose, and their relationships first on a top priority on a daily basis. So today we're going to be answering the question, does how I do my personal life really impact my business results? So just to give you a teaser on this, the answer is yes. Okay, so to give you a little bit of background, when I transitioned from being a therapist to a coach, being a therapist really didn't require a ton of visibility. I mean, you did things privately with your clients because of confidentiality. In a lot of cases, you were referred clients through insurance. It was a very kind of a closed system, or your clients referred clients. So it didn't really involve you kind of being out there in the public unless you're building a boutique practice where it's a cash pay type of situation. You really can be pretty invisible as a therapist. So I lived that way for a couple of decades. So when I made the transition to being a business coach, well, you can't be invisible in being a business coach. And one of the first things I recognized is as I was putting myself out there, I became very aware of some of the cracks in my personal life that prior to that, I was really kind of able to work around them. But when I was really being visible and really kind of being public, as a part of up leveling my income, my life, what I was doing, I just really understood the drag that was happening because of some of the issues going on in my personal life. So I really feel like there are three main areas that happen that really directly impact your business related to your personal life. So the first thing is around the issue of stability. So, really, in your family, which is your personal life, whether you're single or whatever, everybody has a family of some sorts, maybe one you created, maybe a biological family. That really provides stability, okay? A family is a place where everyone's needs are met. Not everybody's family operates that way. A family should be a place of peace and harmony. One of the things that happens when you're changing your game, it's a system, so you're changing something in the system of the family. It does require it can cause some disharmony and just a disruption. And so, in a healthy family, you'll work through that within your family. Um, so basically, I really encourage work with my clients as they are changing to help make sure they're bringing their family along. There can be a couple of issues. One is you up leveling could be a threat to people in your family, and there could be some sabotage going on, and that needs to be addressed, or something's going to give. Or what can happen is you may have some enablers in your family. So sometimes people are too stable, too comfortable, that they're not really being challenged to do the things in their business they need to do to take it to the next level because they're not expected to produce an income. They're, not really scrutinized or anything like that. Again, we want to be critical, but in the long run, that doesn't really help someone because if you keep going years and years and years without making any revenue, you feel like a phony. I remember one time I was listening to, this is when I was early in my business, and it was saying, and I was mother and, kind of my kids were all getting into school, and that's why I was transitioning into this business. And I remember hearing something, if you're not making an income, you are not adding value. And you really got to look at that from a Christian standpoint. And I remember feeling really criticized by that, like I'm really trying and I'm trying to get this thing to work, but I wasn't making money. A lot of money was going out, a lot of time was going out. And you know you have to kind of evaluate your resources in the family are being drained in your business if you're not making money. And I didn't like what I heard, but the truth was it was true. If you're not going to really go for it in your business and make it profitable, at some point you are sucking resources from your family. So you got to navigate how to create the stability you need as things are changing and not be enabled, and also not being unsupported. The second area where your personal life affects your business impact is around mindset. Entrepreneurs are problem solving. So we solve exterior problems. That's how we make money is people are willing to pay us for the solutions that we've created to solve problems. But we also need to be able to solve our own problems as a business. We're always Successful businesses are always improving, they're continuously growing and improving. So we identify things that are problems in our business and do that. So your home is basically a business. You have shipping, operations, human resources, you got retention or, um, you know, termination, I guess you could say. So if you can't run that, it's going to be hard to run your business. So if your home is not running smoothly, it's going to be tough to, that's your home base, to actually go out and make a business run smoothly. So, if you need to be faithful in little things to be faithful in big things. So you want to be the mindset that really works is to be solution focused at home and work. So there's going to be problems all the time as things are changing, your kids are growing up, your situation's different. So you always want to have an awareness of what's going on, what needs to be worked on, and you're working on it together, positive teamwork, both in your business and your personal life. You don't want to over focus on problems, but you also don't want to have your head in the sand. So you want to strike that right balance. As you expand professionally, you need to be able to effectively address the growing pains that will likely arise both professionally and in your personal life. And to do that, not only do you need stability, but you need the right problem solving, solution focused mindset. So the third area of how your personal life will impact your business and your business results is how you're showing up. I mentioned visibility in the beginning. There are lots of things in the way you show up that have nothing to do with what you say. It has to do with how you present yourself, what you're doing every day. So first of all, the first question is, are you operating at a functional level to start with? Because being a business owner requires you're a leader. You're required to operate at a higher level. So are you even at baseline? If you're not at baseline, that needs to be addressed first for you to really start flourishing in your business. The thing is, you want to be authentic, so you don't have to have everything together, but you do need self awareness and a plan for addressing major warts. And that's what the journey I went through, I think, when I got out of my therapy office into my coaching business, is I had to take an inventory of what was really my strengths, what were my weaknesses, including my support system. And I had to be honest about that. And it doesn't mean you have everything working perfectly, but I was aware of things. I was doing my best that I could in all of those areas to try to have the best functioning home, the best functioning business as I possibly could at that time. So it doesn't mean you have to be perfect or year one, you need to be doing everything the same way you're going to be doing in year five. But we just need to be real about where we are and just put ourselves out there. There's no need to be embarrassed or anything like that, but just putting it out there, showing up your best and consistently, you will continue to get better and better results and insights from the feedback you get from taking action. And again, if things in your personal life are unstable, they're unsupportive, it takes so much energy just to get to baseline because of what's happening there, it absolutely will impact your business results. So, to conclude, if you want to really succeed in business, you have to be a person of growth. And that applies to personally and professionally. You need to lead with your strengths, you need to assess where you are and address the areas as needed in a systematic way and really trust the process moving forward. Nobody's perfect. People make all sorts of personal, errors, decision errors, professional errors. Everybody does it. You just got to take where you're at and move forward the best of your ability. And I help people do this. I help people create this roadmap to do this. So if you're interested in learning more, I invite you to be part of our community. I would encourage you to reach out to me private message. I mean, I'm very accessible. I'd be happy to visit with you more about what might help you have better business results and actually have a better life that you enjoy as you do it. Thanks.